A very beautiful day back in your ears and your faces. Welcome to Fuse Unbuttered, brought to you by a friend and a personal. You know how we do it is where we give you all the juicy gist, everything trending globally, worldwide.
That's right.
Yep. And of course, I'm not here alone. I'm super excited because today we have guests. But let me introduce my co-host.
The beautiful.
Yay. Why do you always want me to?
Because
Gabby, it's obvious that you are fine.
Because
we need to say it.
Yes, I feel like you say
Let me take that again. The beautiful
Gabrielle.
But today is not just about you because we have guests. I mean, skin popping, looking all bougie. Like it's giving orange and it's giving sunlight, it's giving brightness.
You're so beautiful. We're here with Toya C.
Toya
you're
C.
welcome.
Thank you so much.
So lovely
Toya
to be
is
here.
a lot of things. I mean, she's a fine girl, first of all.
Yeah.
And she's into, I mean, if you're that person who would always, want to have rentals, you want to do shortlets, you want to do Airbnb, she's your girl.
Yeah, definitely.
It's called concierge services.
Concierge services.
Services.
Yeah.
She does a couple of other things. I mean, she's a vlogger as well.
Yes. Slash YouTuber.
You want to tell the people what you do?
Yeah. Okay. So I run a concierge company. I provide Airbnb services, car rentals, reservations, security, chef, whatever you need if you're someone that's coming into Nigeria and you don't really know your way around Lagos. And aside that, I'm a content creator on Instagram. I'm a YouTuber and a vlogger.
So how has it been? How's the job been?
Well, I've been doing this for about 3 years now, and what I love the most about it is the fact that it just gives me flexibility. I can wake up whenever, I can sleep whenever.
It's not like a 9 to 5 thing where you have to get off.
Yeah, that's not the kind of life for me.
Love it.
See, we're here with Toya C and we have so much to talk about. I'm just going to first of all let you into a little bit of what we're talking about. First of all, a user of social media comes out to talk about how it's okay for men to cheat a little if they take care of you and make you happy. She says men don't view intimacy the same way girls do. He can sleep with a random girl one night and still love you just the same. The more us women understand the nature of the male brain, the more he will love you unconditionally. And she says, you guys aren't ready for this conversation. But the thing is, we are.
We are actually ready. Conversation of set, and Toya said something that was very, very interesting. But we're going to go on a quick break. When we come back, we'll be digging into the subject.
That's right.
One Africa Global Foods is here to cater to all your food needs. From your African foodstuffs like Indomie instant noodles, fresh palm oil, beverages like Amstel Malta, Maltina, One African Global Food got you. Sister Precious, it's high time to stop that embarrassment begging people to bring African food for you when you can get it in the city that you find yourself. Go to One Africa Global Foods right now and get all your authentic African local foodstuffs. Whether you are in USA, Canada, Dubai, anywhere, all those foods you want to cook, vegetable soup, you need palm oil to do it, afang, everything. You don't need to let people be muting you on WhatsApp. Sister Precious, no more embarrassment again. Now it's time to order all your African local foodstuffs. They will bring it to you wherever you are, to your doorsteps. You hear me? Go to One Africa Global Foods right now. We're here and happy shopping. Mutane na duk inda kuke, One Africa Global Foods muna zuwa. Mes amis francophones, je sais que tout le monde va être content parce que maintenant toute la nourriture africaine est là. Fuse Unbuttered.
It's a beautiful day to be a black woman. And you know how they always used to say that this conversation, let's keep it for later. Today, we're deciding that we're not keeping this conversation for later. If you guys are wondering what we're talking about, before we went on the break, we're talking about how, we hear a lot about how men cheat these days. And people usually say that, men can't help it. Men will cheat. And a particular social media user comes out to say, it's very important to allow your men cheat if they take good care of you. And that it's in man's nature to actually cheat. We've heard this so many times, but I just want to know what you have to say about this, Madishi, because the way you're smiling.
I mean, I should smile, right? I mean, because we live in a society where it's okay for men to cheat. I mean, there's this societal construct where people will tell you that it's a man's world. I mean, if a woman does the same thing, she probably wouldn't be given the same measure as the man, right? But I feel that is blabberish. Like, that is absolutely rubbish. Because tell me how, I mean, I live with someone, I date the person, I decided, okay, this person I want to spend the rest of my life with. After we've been through the good and bad together, all of a sudden I realized that he's seen someone else. So why decide to get married to me in the first place? I don't know if the lady was referring to just relationships or marriages, but either way, both of them are wrong. Because you wouldn't say, okay, so do they come out to tell you, okay, this is the reason why I'm being with this other person? Because as a lady, you begin to question yourself, saying, okay, what don't I have good enough that this guy is out to look for someone else? Right? 2 years old, not that you're like, I have a different opinion. But seriously, I feel like it doesn't make sense. Because it doesn't make sense. Because at the same time, people always feel like ladies will tell you that, okay, it's okay for him to cheat because if he doesn't cheat, he probably won't take care of me the way I want to.
What does that even mean?
Yes,
I think
because
that's
if he's not
ridiculous.
satisfied, outside, when he comes to the house, you start throwing tantrums.
I don't understand. Why can't he be satisfied?
I think that's ridiculous.
Because that's what this lady is saying. If you want him to take good care of you, then allow him to cheat.
No, she's saying if he takes good care of you, it's okay for him
then
to
you
cheat.
find out
If
he's
he takes
cheating.
good
You
care
should
of
not
It's
have a problem
okay.
with it.
Yes, like if he's taking good care of
Either
you,
way, it doesn't
what's the
even
problem
make
with
sense.
him
It doesn't even
cheating?
make sense.
No, I think that she said it that the way women see intimacy is not the same way men see intimacy.
Okay.
That's where I will start from, because it's not the same thing. When a woman is cheating on a man, trust me, she is probably already in love with the person that she's cheating with. But a man can, just have sex and, it's just sex for
Why do
them.
people
Do you
say that?
understand?
How do you know that?
Because
Why
it's
do
just,
people say-
that is why a lot of men
Why do people say
fornicate.
because they cheat, they go back to their woman? It feels
No.
it's okay.
Okay, so leave married men. A lot of single guys would rather not be in a relationship because they want to have access to different women. Because, like she said, it is men's nature. They want to have access to different women. Do you understand? So in a marriage now, I don't think that, just because he's taking care of you. I feel like if he is respectful with the cheating.
What?
What?
No, wait. I don't understand. Are you saying that if you have to get married, it's going to be an open marriage?
Wait, no,
That's
that's
what
not
you're
what
saying.
I'm saying.
Because if cheating is
saying.
acceptable, then
No,
it's
no,
automatically an open
she's-
marriage.
Why
But
I'm
she's
saying
making a point here.
if he's being respectful with it is, you don't do it in my face. You don't make me know you are cheating. Pretend. Give me that.
So what happens when you find
luxury.
out?
At least I'll say that, okay, he tried to cover his tracks. He's not just doing it in my face.
Whoa!
Do you understand? Like, hold on. Listen,
wow.
No, it's the confidence for me because I know a lot of ladies are not this confident.
No, because it's the truth. Listen, I spent most of my adult life in Lagos, and I've been single most of it. I've been on these streets. A lot of married men are cheating on their
So
wives.
you believe that men
But
are
then-
polygamous in nature, basically?
Yes, I do actually.
Wow.
I do.
Wow.
I do, honestly. And it's like this, yeah. If at least he's giving her, the respect of, he goes back home every night. He's not receiving calls from side chicks in her presence. He's not neglecting his own duties as a married man, as a
Responsibilities,
husband, as a father. Do you understand? Because of somebody outside, then why
Okay,
not? Allow him.
so I really
Go
have
and
to
be an
say
idiot. No, so it's
no.
Listen,
Man, okay. So here's what I have to say. I understand that there's reality and then there's ideal. So she's talking about the reality she sees a lot of people are facing, like a lot of married couples. This is what's happening in their home. They have the men outside and then they have the woman inside. So she's talking reality, but for me,
I don't think it's reality, because when you say reality, it means you are generalizing it.
Not general. A lot of people, and that's the truth. A lot of men are actually cheating.
But you agree that you would agree that there are still good men out there. No, Gabby, I want Gabby to admit that there are still real men, good men out there.
I'm not generalizing.
1 in 100.
1 in 100.
1 in 100. Hold on. I know a man that I can guarantee, I can put my life that he's not cheating on his wife. Do you understand? He's that 1 in 100.
What do you think he's doing right? What do you think he's doing?
I don't know what he's doing
You just
right.
feel like that kind of person.
I just
But
know.
that's the thing.
I can vouch for him 100%.
I can speak about Adekune Gold, who came out very recently to talk about how he's a one-woman kind of guy. And then we had a lot of guys in the comment section of that particular post saying, oh yes, I'm like that as well. I'm like that.
Yeah,
it just goes to show you that there are probably a lot of men who are actually one-woman
A lot of people will say
kind of guys.
that kind of guy. They might even be cheating at the bar, but because they truly love this person, so it makes them a one-man kind of guy. Because you remember there was an issue with Adekune Gold and Simi years back. Okay. But we're not going to talk about that. But remember, I mean, like, so
the person at home is the one woman, and then there are other chicks outside. Those are not women.
So are you going to have conversations with your partner about this before you finally get married?
Probably not.
You just want to be surprised in the marriage.
No, not surprised.
Okay,
but like I said,
because you've already
yeah. So I don't know how. Maybe I'm just scared. But it's I find out a man is cheating. It's more like you want to be an idiot, fine, go and be an idiot. Do you understand? I'm not saying it is right to cheat. Do you understand? I'm not saying it is okay to cheat. But if he decides that I will not put pressure on myself or I will not stress myself because a man is cheating.
Why do I feel like it's easier said than done? I feel like you don't know how you would act until it happens. Because it's easy to say, this is what I'll do, this is what I won't do. What it happens? In reality, what will you do?
Implications of some of these things, because we've heard a lot of stories where people come out and then they talk about how, you know, this particular man was cheating on his wife. And even when we're saying that, you know, sometimes a man is taking care of you, it's okay if he goes out and does this and does that, men are polygamous. Let's not forget about how people have done things like this in the past and they brought down the entire family in diseases, you know.
Exactly.
It affects the woman with HIV, it affects the children. There are just so many things that happen when a man actually decides to go out there, whether he chooses to be respectful or not. So for me, this is my own take. This is my own take on this. I know that I focus a lot most of the time on what is ideal than what is actually the reality. But I think that if a man says, I love you, and he doesn't want you to cheat, he shouldn't also cheat. Exactly. I have a problem where they feel that it's different for both genders.
That's the thing, because we feel like it's a man's world.
Yeah. So if a man is not okay with a woman cheating, then he should not be okay with himself cheating against the woman.
But both genders have, you know, different DNAs or build-ups. Like the way we react to certain things is not the same way.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to go on a quick break. When we come back, we'll listen more to Toyosi.
One Africa Global Foods is here to cater to all your food needs. From your African foodstuffs like Indomie instant noodles, fresh palm oil, beverages like Amstel Malta, Maltina, One African Global Food got you. Sister Precious, it's high time to stop that embarrassment, begging people to bring African food for you when you can get it in the city that you find yourself. Oh yeah, go to One Africa Global Foods right now and get all your authentic African local foodstuffs. Whether you are in USA, Canada, Dubai, anywhere, all those foods you want to cook, vegetable soup, you need palm oil to do it, afang, everything. You don't need to let people be muting you on WhatsApp. Oh. Sister Precious, no more embarrassment again. Oh. Now it's time to order all your African local foodstuffs. They will bring it to you wherever you are, to your doorsteps. Oh yeah, you heard me. Go to One Africa Global Foods right now. We're here and happy shopping. Mutane na duk inda kuke, One Africa Global Foods muna zuwa. Mes amis francophones, je sais que tout le monde va raconter parce que maintenant toute la nourriture africaine est là. Fuse Unpotted.
So the way men react to certain things or the way they behave towards certain things is different. Like people always say that women are more emotional, men are logical. Do you understand? That's why I'm of the opinion if a woman cheats, she's not cheating just because she wants to cheat, just because she's looking for a fling. She probably already likes the person. You know, when you meet a guy, just the first thing you think is probably not you want to sleep with this person. They'll have to chike you, they'll have to excite you. So that person is already giving you some kind of excitement outside that maybe your man is probably not giving. Maybe or maybe not, I don't know. Because a man is not expected to cheat, the woman should not cheat. Like it's two completely different things. The way men and women react to these things.
I'm itching to ask Toyosi, why do you think men cheat? Why do you think men cheat?
They want variety.
Though that's just
it's
it.
Variety.
That's just it.
Yeah, it's the variety.
They're just bored of being with one person.
Not necessarily, might not be bored, but it's because the thing is, I've asked a couple of married men that I know, like, okay, why? And it's more of the rush, the excitement of you know how you feel when you're going to steal meat in pots. Do you understand? It's sweeter than the meat that they give you.
It's the analogy for me.
If you're going to steal, the meat that you steal is sweeter than the one that they give. So it's that rush, it's that excitement that is different, and it might not just be it's not a lot of time, not just the sex.
So would you cheat on your man?
Probably not.
You won't.
Probably not.
But you can take it.
Don't say it like that. Don't say like, I can't. Like I said, right? If he's being respected, if I can see that, okay, he's putting effort into hiding it.
Well, you are also putting the same effort, but you wouldn't cheat.
Because I cannot sleep with multiple men. It's just me.
It's just you. It's just what you want.
Yes, I can't sleep with multiple men at the same time. Men can do it easily. A lot of women also cannot. I have to have an emotional attachment to a guy for me to want to sleep with him. Do you understand? So it's completely different for men and women, honestly. You cannot even
I just want to say that I understand that the build-up for men and women is very different. But I'm saying this to the guys out there who are probably listening, because someone said that it was a guy that hid behind the woman's account to actually type that kind of thing. And a lot of women share this belief, just as Toyosi, that it's a man can cheat, it's okay. But I just want to say that I believe that, you know, there's a golden rule that says do unto others what you want others to do unto you. Even if the build-up for a man is different from the build-up for a woman, if you will not be okay with your woman cheating. Because now you're saying a man can be cheating and he's okay with his wife cheating as well. But the problem is where the man is cheating, but he does not want his own wife to cheat. He's making her, exposing her to diseases, exposing her to all kinds of horrible things, and he doesn't expect
that's where being respectful
if you
comes.
can't take it, there's no amount of respect
you can't control
that can
disease
protect
now.
you
Exactly.
from some of these things.
You can't.
There's protection.
It's not all men. Some men like his skin to skin. Let's be sincere.
Go and do skin to skin with your wife.
But seriously now,
Go and do skin to skin with your wife.
Not leave his wife and go outside and tell you that and tell you to bring out rubber or
let us talk
condom.
about other problems. We've seen where a man went outside, to cheat on his wife, and he came back and brought a woman saying, "Okay, I'm bring this woman that has a child for me." You know the popular story. And then he brings this woman back and says, "This woman is going to be my wife, and she's going to be the second wife into this family." So there's children outside of wedlock. Children outside of the marriage, rather. There are so many problems that come into these things when a man is actually cheating on his wife that you may not think of.
It goes
Well,
back
I feel like
to
Gabby
being
saying this is kind of whatever you say.
It goes back to being respectful.
Yeah, which of course
if you're
you
respectful,
respect.
it's okay.
Definitely.
It goes back to being respectful, because if he is not, what's it called? If he's being respectful of his wife, he's not going to come home with disease. He knows that, okay, there's something that he cannot do outside because I cannot let it affect my wife. Do you understand? How's my wife going to feel if she finds out I'm cheating? It's different from how my wife going to feel if she finds out I have a child outside. Do you understand? It is more forgivable to forgive to just hear that your husband is cheating than he has a child outside. Do you understand? Because before you got to the point, you can do it once and get pregnant, right?
Exactly.
But there's protection.
When a man gets comfortable with, this is what I do, you cannot control certain, circumstances. You cannot say, oh, in this particular situation, you would have prepared properly.
Yeah.
If a man is cheating, he's cheating and he's going like that. Do you understand? And anything can happen.
But people all the companies that produce condoms produce it for this same reason, so you don't get diseases and so you don't have unwanted children.
Wow.
So okay.
I really wish we can continue this conversation, but guys, let us know what you think. Thank you so much, Toyosi, for coming.
Thank you so much,
it was such an amazing. I really enjoyed it. Did you enjoy it?
Thank you guys for having me. Of course I did, actually.
All right, thank you so much. All right, this is where we have to end this. We're so sorry we have to go, but don't forget to join the conversation on any of our social media platforms. On YouTube at The Fuse, on Instagram at Fuse Local. Toyosi, let them know how they can reach you.
You can find me on Instagram at Toyosi Adeyemo. In fact, all of my social media platforms are Toyosi Adeyemo, and my business page is Peridot Apartments.
Amazing. You find me on Instagram at Gabby.Gabby. Do well to follow, guys. But before I go anywhere, I still want to end with my final point, and I will just say, do unto others what you want others to do unto you. I don't care what your gender is. Sorry.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. You can find me on all social media platforms at _Madichi. Until next time, guys. Stay fused. Stay fused.
Upfront and personal, world-class business, world-class consultants.